PowerPoint gives you the ability to add sound to your presentation in several different ways. Let's take a look at our company overview presentation and practice inserting sound. We'll start by inserting our own sound file. I have some music I want to play on my title slide while the audience is waiting for the presentation to begin. First, I need to make sure the slide I want to add sound to is selected, and it is. To insert sound, select the Insert tab and locate the Media Clips group. Click the drop-down arrow on the Sound command and you'll see a menu of options. Select Sound from File from the menu. The Insert Sound dialog box appears. My sound file is stored on my desktop, so I'll just locate it and select it. Keep in mind that PowerPoint doesn't accept all file types. MP3 and WAV files are two common audio file types that PowerPoint does accept. If your file isn't an accepted file type, you can usually convert it. Once you've selected it in the dialog box, click OK. Another dialog box appears that asks whether you want the sound to play automatically when the slide is loaded in the slideshow view, or whether you want the sound to start when the sound icon is clicked in the slideshow. I'll just click automatically. Now a little sound icon appears on the slide and two new tabs appear on the ribbon when the icon is selected. You can click and drag the icon anywhere on the slide you wish. If you switched to slide view right now, the icon would appear on the first slide. You probably don't want that, so luckily we can change that setting from the Options tab. Just click the box next to Hide During Show in the Sound Options group. You have many other options on this tab. You can click the Preview command to listen to the sounds that will play, and click the Slideshow Volume command to change the setting to low, medium, high, or mute. You can choose to loop the sound until you stop it. I want to do this because I don't know how long I will need it to play. Or you can change it from playing automatically when the slide loads to requiring that the icon be clicked to start the sound. Now when I click the slideshow command, I can see the sound icon is not visible and I can hear my music playing. As I move to the next slide, the music will stop. I can just press the escape key to return to normal view. You may be wondering why the Picture Tools Format tab is available. Well, the icon is a picture, so you may decide you want to format it to make it blend with your presentation colors, if you plan on having it visible during the slideshow. My guess is that usually you won't need to do this, but PowerPoint does give you the option. Now, if you change your mind and you want to delete the sound, just select the icon and then select Delete on your keyboard. If you don't have a sound file on your computer that you want to use, you can use sounds that are available in the clip organizer. To do this, select the Insert tab and then click the drop-down arrow on the Sound command. From the menu, choose Sound from Clip Organizer, and the Clip Art task pane will appear on the right. If you click the drop-down list to see the media file types, you can see that sound is selected. So, when we search, only sound files will appear. From here, you have access to hundreds of sounds. Just enter some keywords in the search field that explain what type of sound you are looking for, and then press the Go button. I actually want a piece of music that I can play on my title slide, some type of background music for the audience to listen to before I talk. So I'll search for background music. I have a lot of options here, but how can I decide which one I want to use without listening? I think this light piano will probably be good, but to listen to the sound file, just hover over the sound option and click the drop down arrow. In the menu, choose Preview Properties. Did you hear that? As soon as I chose Preview Properties, the light piano music started playing so I could hear the sound file. At the same time, this Preview Properties dialog box appeared. On the right side of the dialog box, there is a lot of information including the file name, file size, and keywords. But I want to discuss with you how to control the sound files and how to navigate among them. I pressed the pause button to stop it from playing, but if I had not, PowerPoint would have continued to play the sound file until it was over. Some sound clips are just a few seconds, while others are longer. You can use these controls to play, pause, and stop the sound file. The name of the current sound file is beside the word caption, right below the controls. I can see that the current file is the light piano one I chose. If you're not sure this sound file is the one you want to use, just click the next arrow and the next sound file will open and start to play. That sound file is called Smooth Jazzy. You can continue to advance and listen to other sound files or press the previous button to listen to previous files. Then click the Close button to close the dialog box. Whichever sound file was active in the preview window when you closed it will be the file that is selected in the task pane. I think I'm ready to insert the Smooth Jazzy sound file. Before I do that, I need to make sure the slide where I want to insert the sound is selected. And it is. Then, I just need to click the file in the Clip Art task pane, and a dialog box appears. From here, you have to decide whether you want the music to play automatically or whether you want to click to activate it. I'll choose automatically. Now, the sound icon appears on the slide. Two new tabs appear on the ribbon: the Sound Tools Options tab and the Picture Tools Format tab. From this point, all the commands on both tabs work the same as when I inserted a sound file that was stored on my computer. You can also play an audio CD or specific songs on a CD during a presentation. To add sound from a CD, select the Insert tab and click the drop-down arrow on the Sound command. Now choose Play CD Audio Track. The Insert CD Audio dialog box appears. To add sound from a CD, you must have a music CD inserted into the CD drive on your computer. If you do, you can go ahead and enter the information in the dialog box. In the Clip Selection area, just enter the number of the first track on the CD you want to play, and then enter the number of the track where you want to end. You can type the number directly into the field or use the arrows. The time field allows you to indicate at what time in the first track you want to start playing. I want to start at the beginning of track 4, so I'll leave that as it is. In the End Track Time field, I need to enter the time during the last track that I want to stop playing. I actually want to play all of track 6. Since it is 3 minutes and 2 seconds long, I'll enter that here. In the Play Options section, you can choose to loop the tracks until stopped and adjust the volume. I think I will click to loop it. In the Display Options section, you have to decide whether you want to display or hide the sound icon during the slideshow. I don't want that to be visible, so I'll just click to hide the sound icon. Once all the information is entered, click OK. Then a dialog box appears. You have to decide whether to play the music automatically or whether you want to click to play the music. I'll click automatically, and now a sound icon appears on the slide. Since we're working with a CD, the sound icon is of a disc. Again, the Options and Format tab appear on the ribbon. This time, however, the Options tab is a bit different. You can see that it is a CD Audio Tools Options tab. Some of the commands are similar to the ones we saw when we inserted other sounds, but you do have some new options in the Setup group. Adding sound in PowerPoint is simple and fun. Mark your special events by including memorable sounds in your presentation.